Hello guys, welcome to Amazon TV. I hope you are okay. Guys, our leaders should be ashamed of themselves. To see this huge number of undocumented immigrants coming from one place, millions of unknown people in our country. We don't even know why they are here. We don't know why they ran away from where they are coming from. And we've been telling these politicians, we have millions of undocumented immigrants in this country, but they ignored us. They need to ask themselves, where are all these people coming from? Are these not the same people our citizens are complaining about? That's what they were supposed to ask themselves. These are only Malawians. Even these Malawians, not all of them are here. Some of them are still in our communities. Thousands and thousands of them, if not millions, are still in our communities. Few days ago, they were interviewing Premier on Newsroom. They asked him, Premier, are you not shocked to see all these people, these undocumented immigrants coming from KZN? Our Premier ignored the question. Imagine how many millions of Nigerians, Zimbabweans, Pakistanis, all these other nations that are still here in this country illegally. Hi guys, we are in trouble. We are in serious trouble in this country. 12 Malawian women gave birth in that place. And if these people were still with us in our communities, they were going to give birth in our hospitals. And if we complain, we will be labeled xenophobic. They're chasing citizens in their own country, in their own land. Imagine you are in a country illegally. You are telling the citizens not to come to where you are. They said they don't want to see Ujacinta Ungizwe or Uphakele Mthakathi in Sherwood. Just imagine that. The audacity of these people.
The issue of the legality, whether they are legal or not legal, I explained that none of these people is legal. All of them are undocumented and illegal in this country. So there's two processes that we are following. We're following a process that is called repatriation. If it's repatriation, that is a process that is funded by the government of Malawi, because the government of South Africa can't pay for repatriation. And the second process is that one of deportation. When the deportation, we have to follow the route of deportation, which means people have got to go to court and be confirmed for deportation. That is in terms of our Immigration Act. So those are the two processes we follow. Once you've got a crowd, this kind of a crowd that is sitting here, obviously there would be those sicknesses that would develop. There might be people that getting injured amongst themselves. But in terms of if a situation becomes a bit volatile, SAPS is here to contain it. But what is happening inside the site itself, it's a responsibility of some of the Muslim community that are actually donating some medical assistance. I saw an ambulance, the mobile clinic that is parked on that other side, just to take care of those that possibly are falling sick and those that are giving birth and all those that are having some serious medical attention that is needed.
Any idea how many women have given so far?
The last I knew was 12 babies that were born here on site. And the last 2 of the 12, it was just a day before yesterday. Thank you.
The Home Affairs official is even laughing that 12 illegal immigrants gave birth in this country. And if we are complaining about all these things, they are blaming us, they are calling us names, they are calling us xenophobic. I don't think there's any country in this world can tolerate all these things. These people were beating up police few days ago, but they are not arrested. And yesterday, foreigners were banning South African cars. No one is arrested. Even if they are unaliving children in this country, ababoshwa. All they know is to try to divide us as South Africans. What kind of leaders are this? What kind of government is this? Guys, let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share the video. Love you guys. Bye.